learning for TVET. What if the students get a personalized learning environment that suits their learning pace or their learning style? Their learning pace, their learning style. This idea might seem possible with blended learning. So, why should you use blended learning? Now, here are some reasons to consider. Your students will get to catch up with their class lessons and learn at their own pace. First, time saving. It's no secret that instructors spend most of their time to prepare all the needed materials for students, which includes hours of copying, collecting, stapling, and so on. What if all those materials were uploaded on one platform and a teacher, instead of copying them, would only send a link to the material, article, or PDF document for everybody in the class? Second, student enjoyment. With implementing online technologies, you can finally focus on group discussions or explanations of things you probably misunderstand. Instead of wasting time on copying and reading materials in class, you can finally concentrate on comprehending, understanding, discussing, and forming opinions. Third, online assessment practice. Tired of making students practice tests in class? Or, what if your student wants to do more practice at a more convenient time and place? With blended learning, now it is possible. Transferring all the standardized tests to the online education platforms is as easy as ABC. Also, it allows students to have a bit more control over the time, place, and some repetitions needed. Fourth, group works. How many times have you faced complaints that a particular student was the only one completing the entire group project as the established group had no time to collaborate? Online collaboration allows students the excellent schedule flexibility, as there is no need to work synchronously anymore. Also, technology allows tracking who did more or less work, as the impact of each student is seen under his or her profile. So, this creates an environment of equality for everybody and eases the evaluation process for the instructor. Are you excited already? So, how can you begin? One of the best advices is to start small. You can blend one lesson, or you can blend the whole course for students to experience initially. One tip would be to find something that your students struggle with. That would be your first blended lesson. You may assign an online video for students to watch. And then, spend the class discussing the content, demonstrating different methods, and allowing students to practice techniques with immediate, instructive feedback. Classroom time is more likely to be for structured exercises that emphasize the application of the curriculum to solve problems or work through tasks. An individual semester of blended learning may emphasize classroom time at the beginning, then gradually increase the amount of work that students do online or during independent study. You may ask, what about subjects which has hands-on components or the technical stuff in the TVET setting? Well, make a video on the techniques, tools, or the concepts that students will need to know to complete the hands-on task in class. Use readily available videos taken online from video repositories such as YouTube or Vimeo, or from other well-known repositories, library, or complementary digital resources provided by publishers of the commercial textbook. These will be used as supplements in the in-class lectures and face-to-face discussions, thereby avoiding complete and original creations from you as the instructor. Better still, gather real-world examples or materials from experts in the industry. This little effort will go a long way in providing opportunities for students to apply their acquired knowledge in problem-solving activities, which prepares them for employability. So, how can we make blended learning successful? Students must take the initiative to be self-directed learners and come prepared for class. Without coming prepared, students' contribution to the face-to-face session would be less effective. Next, stress the importance of time management and accessing the resources available. So, what happens during class once you have shifted the usual lectures or demonstration before class? Be ready to maximize the 60 minutes or 90 minutes of freed-up time you have got now with your learners. Design simple to more complex tasks or scenarios or a progression of problems. Make them work in groups. Walk around the class and provide support when students are tackling the harder stuff usually given as homework. The move to blended learning has inspired educators to redefine traditional roles. The word facilitator has emerged as an alternative to lecturer, bringing with it a slightly different focus. The facilitator places an emphasis on empowering students with the skills and knowledge required to make the most of the online material and independent study time, guiding students toward the most meaningful experience possible. Here is a summary of blended classroom. First, lecturer-directed. Second, online or tech-based component. Third, self-paced learning. Fourth, group work solving problems or tasks. So, to recap, blended learning still requires a significant work of a tutor and collaboration from all the students. But at least, it creates more opportunities and makes studying a more flexible process, available at any time from any place. Is it time to put blended learning to work for your courses?